Hello Stampers and Crafters. My name is Sarah Chatello from Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you the Flowering Tulips bundle. So the Flowering Tulips bundle comes with a photopolymer stamp set that has 18 stamps, and those are what they look like. I've used a little red ink on that one, so they do stain a little bit, but that's the sign of a good quality stamp set in my opinion. That one was off and it was bothering me, so I fixed it. And they also come with the Tulips Dies. And today's video is really going to be about the Tulips Dies, what they do. This is how I store mine. I buy these little magnet sheets off of Amazon, and I store them that way. This is what all the dies cut out. So I'm going to get my dies back out, and I'm going to show you. I have some over here we'll be working with in just a minute. And this one is really cool. So this is a border die. I only did a little bit here, but you can see how it lines up. And that's what it cuts out. And I'm just going to lay these on here just so you can see which ones they cut out. So these ones I'm putting down right now cut out solid images for the stamps in the stamp set. And these are 3D tulips. And I'm going to show you in just a second how we put them together. I'm just going to layer those on there so you can see what they cut out, how they look. This is a little like grass leaf thingy-majig. I really haven't used that one yet. So if you have ideas for how to use that little guy, let me know in the comments. You got 2 stems. If I can get them. My fingernails aren't working. 2 stems, 2 size leaves, like a medium and a large, and 3, oh, that one's backwards. 3 of, let's see, that one goes there. 3 of these little tulip petals. So I'm not going to put them all on there. But then I also wanted to show you this one that cuts out like a little waffle pattern. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to move these to the side, and I'm going to show you the tulips. So I'll leave these ones out so you can see which ones do what. I'm just going to grab my chair and sit down so I can get into it and show you. So this is the first one. And I kind of laid them out how I do them. So there is no right or wrong way, I don't think, to do that. But if you look at, here we are. If you look at this, there's little score lines in there. So these are meant to fold over. And this is the front. So then what I do is I'll put in this guy next. And then that guy, and it just kind of pops through. And actually I fold it over that way. So there's one tulip, and I'll glue them down in matte. I just want to use the score lines on here to show you how they go. So this one I don't tend to glue down. I kind of leave that guy up, but I put, and then I'll put this one. Sometimes I put it in front, sometimes I put it in the back. We'll put it in the back. Just have it poking out a little bit. I did 3 different colors just so you can see what they look like. You can do them all the same color, however you like. This is probably my favorite. So this just has the 1 score line. And then you put your little guy in there. And you put that in the front or in the back just so it's just a pop of color. And so now let's glue them down. I'm going to move those. And I like to use the liquid glue for this because the liquid glue gives you just a minute to move everything around. So if it's not exactly how you want it, it's not permanent that way. So I'm going to glue my little fresh freesia flower down first. I only use a tiny bit of glue just in case I do want to move it. And like I said, I just kind of want a pop of color there. So I'm going to put it about there. 2 little bits of glue there. And I'm just going to glue on this side and fold it over. Oh, I didn't fold that score line. Huh. Fold it that way. There it goes. That's better. And that needs to be pushed down a little. And see, that's what I mean with the liquid glue. You have a second. So there is one. I didn't fold that all the way over. There's one. And then for the next one, a little bit of glue. the tiniest bit just in case we have to move them around. And then a little glue on this one and fold that over. And you know what, I'm going to put a little dab of glue there. Glue dots would work really well on here too. I just don't think, like, you got to be really good at it, I think. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there just to hold that down. And then our last tulip, see that one? I'm going to grab a glue dot. So you know what would work really well for these? These are the paper pumpkin glue dots that come in our paper pumpkin kits. And I actually don't use these glue dots for anything in the paper pumpkin because they're actually kind of too small for me to mess with, but they are actually perfect for these. So I used a little glue dot there to fold that guy over. Our standard glue dots, you can still use those. I would just like ball it up or fold it in half. Put that one down. And I actually have a card I made to show you what some of the flowers look like. I didn't do all 3 of them, but it'll give you a little bit of an idea of what they look like. And if you get any glue on there, you can just kind of wipe it off. It dries clear. So those are our 3 tulips. I kind of glued that to I'm getting glue everywhere. So this is a card I made in my VIP group. And if you're not a part of the VIP group, go ahead and join the VIP group. The link is in the description of this video. This uses the Tulip dies for the stems, the leaves, and the flower there. And then I just use some of the Designer Series paper on the inside. But that is how you put the tulips together. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I will get right back to you on it. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.